Good evening, Spiritual Collective. Universe, Spirit, Spirit guides, angels, demons, spirits, above, below, in between. What message do we need to hear to help guide us in the coming days for our highest good, to guide us through our growth in the days to come? So shall it be. Okay. Got a lot going on here. Oh, more than it appears. More is going on than meets the eye here. Okay, so... Alright, we'll go through the direct cards and the indirect cards. All these are in my lap. It's very direct to you. Your situation very close to you. The more direct energies are the Nine of Wands. Oh boy, the Three of Swords and the Seven of Cups. Oh yay, okay. You've been defensive. A recent heartbreak or even a heartbreak in the past. You've been able to really... you were unable to move forward, at least also in the arena of trusting others, in love and emotions because of this heartbreak. Again, defensive, but also to setting your boundaries, and you've earned through time and healing to step into your power through boundaries. Okay? Alright. So yeah, it was this heartbreak that had you unable to move forward, at least in emotional realms of things. You weren't quite sure who to trust, what emotions to trust, because you felt led astray by your emotions in the past, or your judgment around emotions, okay, because of this heartbreak, significant heartbreak. Three of Cups upside down. These are all face down, so they're more hidden. They're still there. They're still very direct. Three of Cups. And this could have been a friendship that went bad. Could have been the significant other, but it also could have been a friendship, a betrayal, because this was upside down. Okay? This could also be surrounding you now. This is definitely a part of you. So it could have been in your past, could have been happening out. But I feel like you're in a position of power now. I really feel like that this heartache was in the past, but it's built who you are now. I'm getting that. Okay? You have the Hierophant and you have Justice. Okay? You've been able to move forward spiritually, ascend spiritually in many ways, find your light, find your inner guidance, find divine guidance, and move forward. And really embrace justice here. Okay? Really commune with, really get in tune with the concepts of divine justice. Divine justice here. For whatever energies that were working against you, there will be divine justice, but you stand strong in who you are, okay? Whatever this heartbreak was, whatever this betrayal was, you know, yeah, we're gonna pull out Old Faithful here to really, it likes to talk, so, okay, wow, okay. In my lap, listening, and this is the one where it's like, all light things that appear light aren't good, and all things that appear dark aren't necessarily bad. You need to read between the lines, listen to the unsaid, watch people, read between the lines. So this is paying attention and listening and really discerning. This is very much about discerning. Okay. That was direct. Well, fragments fell to my side. Fragments. You felt fragmented in the past. You could have been fragmented, putting yourself together as a whole. But your discernment has really made you strong. And again, you could have misjudged your discernment in the past for getting involved with whatever happened that caused this heartache. But now you know better and you've learned, okay? You've gained this new way of being. The warrior. Really get in touch with your warrior self. Do not be afraid to embrace your warrior nature. You have a strong nature to you. Don't be afraid of this. Maybe sometimes you can be afraid of your power. Don't do this. Embrace your power, please. It's important. The High Priestess of Water. Okay, emotional intuition, imagination. Strength. Strength through tears I'm also getting too. So these past tears that you've had, they made you strong. The heartache that you've gone through has made you very strong. Emotionally, you are very strong now. I'm getting, yeah, you're very emotionally strong now because of the lesson that you've learned, that you went through. A conclusion. Yeah, something's about to end. A new beginning is yet to be written. You are on this new chapter in your life, okay? Yeah, again, this was in the past. This is a new chapter where you're much more stronger and much more capable, able to summon up your inner spark, your inner will. You have a very strong will and you're able to summon up this power, okay? Again, you're starting something new, something fresh, but it's something that's really in your heart center. It's something you're very passionate about, okay? You've learned a lot. You've learned how to put yourself back together again. Yeah, High Priestess of Earth. It's going to instill a lot of growth. You've gone through a lot of growth. A lot of new things coming, budding, being born into your life. Sprouting. A lot of fertility is coming. Okay? One more card. Complicated. Yeah, it's a very complicated situation. You're a very complicated person. You have a very complicated life. But that's okay. You have navigated through this complicated time and it's made you a very strong person. Which is wonderful, right? Yeah, let's see. The Occult Tarot here. What energies? Okay, what energies are distinct this time? In the energy, in the vicinity. Oh, we got oh god. Okay, we got shacks. And we got I'm probably gonna butcher this. Glaciolabulus. Okay. From what I know about this one. Okay. It's not the great. It was reversed. Okay. This isn't this most sweetest spirit to work with. Okay. Well, let's see about shacks though. Steals and fetches anything requested, including money and horses. Reveals secret things. Brings questionable familiars. So there is kind of like this idea of stealing and fetching, of getting something that's possibly not there. So someone definitely has stolen from you in some way. Okay, and that has to do with this heartache as well. Acted questionable. But you were able to, there's a secret being revealed as well about this. So you were able to feel and get in tune with the secrets that were going on around this. So you kind of knew. You're aware. And of course we got this one, which is not pretty. causes murder and bloodshed, okay? Tells of things to come. Causes love of friends or enemies. Causes the love of friends and enemies. Can make one invisible. Okay, and upside down. Okay, I'm feeling like this was in the negative aspect, like this is what was surrounding this. I feel like there were some really bad people in your past, in this situation, possibly still around you now, but they're not really, you've gone so strong that they really can't touch you, so they're kind of like, they're not, it's not powerful, right? But this love of friend and enemies, like there was like some negative frenemy type things going on, like actual enemies posing as friends. Yeah. And you could have possibly wanted to become invisible because of this. You wanted to disappear in some way because people were coming for you. Could have been a huge smear campaign. Could have demonized you. Again, this demonization that got left from the last reading. But there's some dishonesty here, which makes sense with the heartache and the negative 3 of Cups here. And then we have upside down, we have Grimoire. Focuses on the love of a woman of any age. Tells the treasures are hidden. Tells of the past, present, and future. So there could have been love spells too. There could have been a love mishap here. And there also could have been a love mishap, love spells, dishonesty in luring a lover in, you into a situation that appeared one way, but it was another, of deceit. You had a lot of, again, but you gained a lot of treasure. There's a lot of hidden knowledge that you gained, that you gained throughout this process. So it wasn't all for loss, but there was some dishonesty here. There was some attempted theft. There was some deceitful behavior here. I'm shocked we didn't get the deceit card. But it's definitely coming out in this deck, the kind of things. And it did try to stay kind of hidden in the background. But you could tell, you already could tell something was off. But it still affected you. It still upset you. And understandably so. A lot of these are coming in upside down. Murmur. Teaches philosophy, perfectly brings souls back from the dead to answer questions. So, possibly necromancy here was practiced. You might even practice some necromancy, okay? They could have practiced necromancy, but definitely philosophy, teaches philosophy. I feel like there is a lot of dishonest actions with philosophical thinking on other people's parts. Dishonest. Definitely getting dishonesty here. Definitely like trying to be dishonest but act like they know what they're talking about, that they're coming from a position of right, philosophical truth. And that they know all the answers and that they can tap beyond and get these answers, but that this wasn't so. That there was a lot of mistakes and mishaps on their end. It could have been a lot worse. There is, on some level, for some people, not everyone here, for some it was just deceit, heartbreak, attempted theft of something, right? Energy, money, emotional energy. However, at the most extreme, someone wanted someone or a couple people to end it. And they try to put this out through death magic and the spirits of death. But you may also work with the spirits of death, so it doesn't quite work. Anyways, whatever. We got Aboris. Hold on. Answers questions about past, present, and future. Gives dignities. Grants favor of friends and foes. Faithful servant. And this was upright. In the upright position. So this is pretty good. There's definitely a lot of like getting answers. Getting truths. Again, with lies and manipulation, but also seeking the truth and getting the truth through those lies and through this like veil of glamour, of hiddenness, something that was hidden coming to light. Grants the favor of friends and foes. So whatever friends and foes, like there were some friends and foes working against you. Friends and foes. But it didn't work. Also, over time, they would be swayed to give up or to see you in a different way. Now, because you are so strong now, you are not the same person that started this journey, that had this happen to you. You're a totally different person, right? Okay, we got another one upside down here. Teaches, we got Phoenix. Teaches all sciences. Performs wonderful poetry. Follows all requests with excellence. So yeah, someone was coming off as very eloquent. Someone was coming off as like they knew all the right words. They could sway other people. They had a lot of friends. They had a following, a group. So maybe someone who was like very charismatic. Okay. Bet you could see through this. TJ. Okay, then we got Ronov. Teaches rhetoric very well. Gives faithful servants, honors of friends and favor of friends and foes, and knowledge of languages. Okay, again, knowledgeable of languages. Friends and foes. You have friends and foes. And you may have people who genuinely like you in your area, but you do have some frenemies, you do have some foes, even still to this day. Of course, it was stronger back then when people were really had more of a hold on you. They still try, but it's not working. Because you have strong spiritual, it's not working, okay? You have a lot of protections and you have a lot of connections on the other side, okay? But you know your deal. You're very smart. You're very intellectual. So all this fake, phony intellectualism and all this philosophizing and it's just not right, because it's not coming from the correct place. It's all very fake. It's all very performative, while yours is very honest and authentic. Those are two very different things, okay? And they draw very different things to them. All right. So know that you are very connected. And that these workings that these people were trying to do, whether they be magical or psychological or both, just do not have this way that they wish it had over you. People. Oh, ooh, Moon Witch. You could have had someone do some moon magic over you, but you are a powerful witch, okay? You can harness the energy of the moon. Divine feminine, especially if you're a divine feminine. Getting Hecate here. You have Hecate, Lilith, a dark feminine goddess. Attached to the moon cycles. Steeped with symbolism, a lot of spiritual gnosis that you can tap into and harness. You're very powerful. So whatever they throw at you, well, you take it, you alchemize it, and it becomes your power to do with what as you wish, okay? And that's not good for them, because divine justice is coming for them. Remember, Remember, divine justice is coming. Remember, that was in the initial read. Divine justice. It's coming. Dragon beauty. Coming from a very authentic place, and that's very beautiful. It's very strong and beautiful at the same time. A strong beauty. Okay, very strong, very beautiful. Very intimidating. People can be intimidated by this. It's mesmerizing as well. Oh, wow, okay, some more roses here. Okay, all right, we got a lot here. Okay, we got a lot here. This is whoosh. Rose fairy, again with this beauty and this growth. Remember, beauty and the thorns as well. So we have this duality here. Very strong, again, very strong and intimidating. With beauty and otherworldliness. It captivates, it draws in, but it also scares. Speaking of drawing in and scaring, we have Sailor's Ruin. Very magnetic, very powerful, can be very dark. Again, there's this dark goddess coming in. There's this very dark pull to you. Okay? And again, with the Sailor's Room, also thinking that people try to lure you into your death, but really, the other way. It's really happening the other way. Really shouldn't have tried. Really should not have done that. The summoning, because you can summon dragons. You can summon powers. You can summon spirits. You have this power. You're very strong. You have the capability of shaping and forming energy and calling upon spirits, guides, whatever. You have this ability. You just really need to tap into it more, I feel. Really engage in it more. Again, we're all busy, but you're doing good, but do it more. There's a ferocity here that's growing within the collective. Again, take what resonates. There's this ferocity here, and it's getting stronger and stronger, and it's more unapologetic. You're not apologizing anymore. You're not explaining yourself anymore, and you'll tell someone the truth. Okay? Because you've been demonized so many times. What's the difference? What's the difference? You might as well let people know where you're coming from, because at least you're saying it and it's true. Because other people have said you've said all sorts of things you didn't say, or meant things you didn't mean. Taking things out of context, rewording, miscommunication, misdirect, like on purpose. And you're like, I'm done. I'm just going to say my piece because at least I'm saying it. And it's what's what, you know? Because you've already had all this energy thrown at you. You are taking all of this energy and circulating it through, working through it, alchemizing it, and creating power. You are power. You're a force to reckon with, really. Like the last reading, last couple readings, that reading about you're being powerful and a force to reckon with, that's you, okay? This is you. Blood moon. Unapologetic, Again, moon is significant here. Do some moon magic, okay? Do some moon magic for yourself, okay? But also, there could be something about feminine cycles here as well. Just putting that out there because it is here. Unapologetic in your sexuality. Or perceived sexuality. You've been demonized. Whatever. But there is something sensual about you that you're not afraid to tap into. Again, this fierce beauty, this dark beauty, this magnetic beauty that's also powerful and very dark, and you're not afraid of it, and you don't care. You're tapping into that because you might as well, right? That's part of your power. This is a part of your power. The serpent spell. Okay, here we got Medusa. Yes. Okay. Your looks, really. Like, people, again, as I've mentioned multiple times on this channel, you may have come across as people, not everyone, but enough people cannot look into your eyes, have a very weird reaction, have a physical reaction, just about looking at you, or you looking at them for a millisecond, whatever it is. They can't handle it. Maybe there's some judgment here. Maybe you know something that you don't even really know in the moment, but you're tapping into something and they see that. Something about the eyes here, something about your intimidation. People are intimidated by you, so they try to intimidate you and make you feel like you are lesser than, to take from you, because if you're in your full power, you're way too powerful for them. They can't drag you down. You're above them. Yes, I said it. If they're going to engage in this kind of activity, you are above them. And that's on them, not you. That's on their actions. That's on how they treat you and others, and what they want for you. You didn't initially go out there treating people like lessers. They did it to themselves. You are very powerful. You have the power of, you do have the power of sight. Yes, you do. But you also have the power of seeing through people. Seeing people's true intentions. Again, here we go. Where did that go with the listening card? Knowing people's true intentions. Was that here? Yeah. You can see it. You can see it. You can see it in them. You can read their souls on some level. You can read their spirit on some level. They see something in your eyes that you see in them, even if you're not fully 100% knowing it in the current moment. This scares people. Oh well, shouldn't do wrong, then you wouldn't need to fear it. Do the right thing, and don't come at the collective. That's number one. Don't come after spiritually authentic, chosen people. Don't do that shit. You're just gonna get friggin' smacked the hell down. Rest. You do need to rest. Take rest when you can. It's very important that you rest, recharge. We need to do that a lot. Spend some time alone. Deep contemplation. Open your mind to meditation. Doing imaginative things. Just really expanding your mind. Okay? Being open to divine guidance and spiritual downloads. Very important. Patience. Again, patience and rest. You have this pearl. Don't try to rush things. Things take time. And you're only going to, like, if you rush things and you don't see things right away and you just keep rushing, it's really not going to do you any good. Okay? Things take time, a long time. Pearls take time to develop. You do need to take an inner journey within to cultivate this. Okay? Deep inner treasure. Family. I'm getting spiritual family here. Is it looking up at the stars? I'm getting spiritual family guidance through guides and those you have a deep connection with. And those don't have to be blood family. Can be, doesn't have to be. Definitely spiritual family. Your family also could have been involved in really treating you negatively as well. And that had you look up to your true spiritual family instead of your physical family. Okay? Wisdom. You've gained so much wisdom. You've gained so much wisdom with everything that you've been through. You're a different person now. And you're really, really strong. So you need to act in that, and you need to follow that, and you need to go with that. You are so strong. You are so wise. And a lot of people, they can't handle that. But you know what? Play. We got this in a prior message. Play is important. Engage in some form of play, experimentation, fun, recreation, movement, something. Balance, finding balance in your life. Balance, work with play, have rest, have patience. Balance is important. You definitely have something within your grasp, something within your hands. Very tangible. You got this. Oh, meditation comes out, and purpose comes out with meditation. So you definitely do need to meditate, but also that your life purpose is very spiritual and meditative in its essence. So you could teach meditation, you could teach spiritual concepts, you could teach concepts of consciousness. Also, too, that meditation is just part of the grand journey of your soul's evolution, and you need to follow that because that's everybody's ultimate purpose. But you definitely have a spiritual purpose here. Definitely. Like you felt it your whole life. There's a spiritual calling for you. And it's not for everybody, but it's definitely for you. And you need to claim that, no matter how that makes people feel. No matter how, no matter how much they come after you because they're not comfortable with who you are. It doesn't matter. That's not for them. Divine justice will handle them. You keep going. You keep moving forward, step by step, on your divine path, owning your power. Okay, really getting in touch with how that manifests itself, how that expresses itself. Not even if that a little darker than most people would like, that's fine. Just really tap into that. It's important. This is your divine mission here on earth. You were called to do this. And step forward and really engage. Engage spirituality, engage who you are, who you're meant to be, and grow, prosper, and become the spiritual badass that you are.